and didn't even know how to make them motherfuckers go. On my birthday, I just wanna look at those.
Get some air now, let your edge out. To some iceberg, you'll be heavy in my mind. Can you get the heck out? I need rest now, got me bummed out. You so, baby, baby, baby. I remember empty mind, shit. I should've given you the best of me.
Okay, wait. What's wrong? The first half, I ain't got no talking in it because it was too rowdy earlier. Today my son's birthday, and we can't even really do nothing like I thought we could. It still snow outside. Today I was supposed to take him to the doctor, but I'm probably gonna have to reschedule. Come on, baby. He busted his lip last night. I want to say he was either trying to sit in a chair or he was standing in a chair. And I kept telling him, get down, get down, get down. And then he finally just fell out of it. He either fell out of it or my oldest bumped him by mistake. But I didn't even see what happened. So, and my baby got a busted lip. I should have bought the stuff to bake my oldest a cake. And some told me to get it, but I like, you know what? I really prefer him to have like a custom made cake or something like that. So, like, I don't know. I just don't be thinking. I don't be thinking ahead of time. I always wait till the moment to do what I have to do. If that makes sense. I'm not a last minute kind of person, which I'm trying to change. So, give me a break, okay? Now, why are you crying? Y'all gonna have to excuse my oldest. Sometimes when he watching certain stuff on his iPad, it make him get emotional, which I don't understand. He been doing it since a year old. Certain stuff just make him get emotional like that. But, yeah, I've been on an emotional roller coaster, just trying to figure out like where to go, what to do. Am I doing the right thing? Like, you know, I'm always a person that's just trying to check out them boxes. Like, with whatever I do, like, that's just the type of person I am. I don't ever give myself a break. Mentally, I'm always thinking if I'm taking a break, I'm being lazy. I'm not doing enough. I'm not working towards my goals. I'm a very ambitious kind of person. Like, I always have to be accomplishing something to feel sane, if this makes sense. So, I've been trying to stay consistent with this YouTube stuff and keep uploading regardless of how I feel, so that y'all can catch the raw feelings of me, but I don't think I'm ready for that right now. So, if it's taking me a while to upload, then that's probably why. Wait. Okay, I know you hungry. Give me a second. Cause I do need to order some more diapers, and I need to order some more wipes and stuff like that. Let me drop my Apple Watch. Here. You want it? Yeah, you already know the deal. I'm gonna put on this dancing fruit because that seems like the only thing that keep you occupied, don't it? Yeah, I already know. To my yeah. You wanna watch Dancing Fruit? Huh? You wanna watch Dancing Fruit? Literally, if y'all child doing too much, put on them Dancing Fruits, okay? That stuff's gonna keep them occupied. I'm telling you, it works. I'm telling y'all, it's a real task trying to be the ideal mom that everybody wants you to be. I swear to God. But I'm doing it though. That's all that matters. You heavy. You are extremely heavy. I need to get this stuff out the dryer that I put in the dryer earlier. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna have to put you down. Even though I know you don't want to be put down. I know you don't want to be put down, but I gotta put you down, okay? Okay? They always give me a hard time. Literally. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie. The way my youngest act is all product of my mama spoiling the fuck out of him. But it is what it is. I only put him in his crib so I can get this stuff out the jar. But the way my mama worked, she be making me dead ass feel guilty. Like every time he cry like that and I don't get him right away, she try to like manipulate me into feeling bad, like I'm ignoring him on purpose when I'm clearly not ignoring him on purpose. It is what it is. I can only do so much. You over here spoiling him and overdoing it when you gone for work, and I have to be sitting here dealing with it. Who else is here to cut me the fuck out? I'll be talking about. But it's okay though. It is what it is, shawty. I just don't be knowing what to do sometimes. Look, what's wrong? You sleepy? Okay, don't mind the music in the background. Okay, let me put you to sleep first before I start talking too much. So right now, I'm in the process of working on my credit and rebuilding my credit and trying to like be more strict with what I buy, like what I do, all that extra stuff. Just can't wait to finally get my independence back and like my life back how it used to be. Just being more productive and stuff and letting all this excess weight shed off and me going back to my healthy, regular self mentally and physically. Because like, I just always feel like I'm in this state, like I'm not myself. Like just being independent, being able to go wherever you want to go, you know, about like who gonna take you, and if you on somebody else's time, if you take too long, it don't matter, cause this my shit. Fuck. But yeah, after that car, the second thing be the apartment for sure, of course. Like I mentioned before, let me cut this. So, like I mentioned before, I've had 2 cars before. Both of them paid off. But what happened was, okay, so with the Malibu, or the first car, yeah, the Malibu, like my mom gave it to me and it was already on his last leg anyway. She just didn't want to get rid of it because it has too much sentimental value, because she had the car all through taking care of my daddy and all the extra stuff, so she really didn't want to get rid of it for real, which I would have kept it, but it is what it is. But it was a whole bunch of stuff wrong. Well, it wasn't that much stuff wrong, but it was fairly enough like stuff wrong with it anyway when I first got it. So that car finally went out, as up to my knowledge, because I don't know nothing about cars for real. My brother, on the other hand, do. We're gonna get to that. But like, how he revived the motherfucker and rode off into the sunset with my shit. But anyway, so and we get to the second car. Now the second car is was a cash car. I feel like I was ripped off, I ain't gonna lie to you, but I paid $15,000 for it, using a cashier's check. And the place I went to, I'm not gonna mention them because I feel like they bad for business, and like, you better off putting down when you get a car from them versus you buying a car from them, because the car that you buy from them, like, you have to be really careful, especially if it's a sports car. You should never, unless you are a mechanic or you know somebody that know how to fix cars, you should never buy a sports car as a cash car. Never. That should never be your first car to get. Like, if you got enough to stack up 15,000, 5,000, like whatever, take that shit to a real car lot and put down on something. Okay? Because, like I said, if you ain't got the money to keep fixing this stuff, and like the money for just minor things, because what I messed up on when I got the Camaro, I should have went on ahead and bought a new motor and everything, because at the time I had the money for it or whatever. So it's like, it's nothing to me. But you live and you learn. I beat myself up about that for so long, y'all. But I'm getting over it, because I know this year, if I just stay consistent with fixing my credit and everything, that I'll be able to get whatever car that I want this year. I'm knowing this. But yeah, and also a little small story time about the first car. So the thing with the first car, at the time, me and my baby daddy was staying with his mama, and for some odd reason, she just kept lying, like, I'm not gonna say she lied, I'm just say allegedly. It was said that the landlord didn't want all them cars parked in the driveway, which is dumb as fuck, and was just making it seem like they didn't want extra people staying there if they not on a lease. Whole time it's a house that she stay in, and like her landlord probably don't give a fuck, 'cause like, the fuck is your house? But anyway, so she sent this text message to herself or whatever she did, screenshot it, and then showed my baby daddy and was like, y'all gonna have to move this car because this is it. So she kept on trying to send people to us, trying to give us offers and shit to buy the car. Whole time, like, the money that my mama put into the car plus what we put into the car is like way more than what people was offering us. And you wouldn't believe like what they was offering us. They kept throwing out numbers like 200, 500. I'm like, no ma'am, no the fuck ma'am. You might as well go to the junkyard and become Bob the motherfucking builder and build your own goddamn car at that point. Why you think you finna get a car up off me for $500? It's fucking ludicrous. I was just like, nah. So then when I really didn't want to give up. I really didn't. But when I finally just got fed up, because I was going through a lot and I needed shit for my youngest that was on the way. I needed a car seat and everything or whatever. So my brother came along. I say step brother, half brother, whatever you want to call it. It's the oldest of all of us. Came along. He know a lot about cars. He's a mechanic. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that. So I told him, I said, I want $2,500 for it. He was like, 15. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. 15 straight. So he called me, and I was out somewhere looking at some clothes for my baby, for my oldest at that time. I think we was in Middleton or whatever. So I'm looking for clothes for my baby and shit, and he called me, and I'm like, I normally don't even answer the phone, when people call me in general, because like, why are you calling me? I don't like getting on the phone. So if I answer the phone for you, you must be really special, because I hate talking on the phone. If you know, you know. But I answered the phone and he was like, if I give you $500 today, could you give me the keys and then I give you the rest of it later? So in my head, I'm like, he's known for just not keeping his word. I'm just keep it like that. But at the time, like, I'm broke as hell. I need the money. And it's like, fuck it. So I agreed to it, and I was like, yeah, I take the 500 and you come get the keys, or I can get the keys for you, whatever, however you want to do this shit. So fast forward, y'all don't mind the music in the background. That's literally like the only kind of music that put my son to sleep, because his grandma. It's all type of stuff that she introduced him to. But anyway, came to an agreement and passed out the keys, and then he gave me 500 in cash. Fast forward to next week, the following week. So when the following week came up, he kept on just mentioning like all the stuff that was originally wrong with it. He kept trying to make it seem like I was lying about what was wrong with the car the whole time. I'm not a car head. I don't know shit about cars. Like, I don't know what's wrong with it for real. So don't be giving the impression that I'm trying to finesse you, because why would I finesse somebody that know where to find me? Like, be fucking for real. Like, that don't even make sense. So he kept on saying like all the stuff he had to fix on it. Basically trying to downplay the fact that I'm not giving you $1,000 because I had to damn near spend $1,000 to fix this, and this. And my thing is like, you as a mechanic and having some access to whatever car you want, literally. Like, every time I see this man, he driving something. That nigga never walking, I swear to God. You got access to all these cars and all these parts and all these materials and stuff. I doubt it cost you $1,000 to fix his car. You probably took the parts off wherever you could and put that shit together and made that shit work. Because when I tell you, before he got the car, that motherfucker was not moving, nothing wrong with it or nothing. But somehow he got it to crank up with all the dust and all the extra shit on it. He got it to crank up and he rode off with the motherfucker like it was brand new. I don't know what the fuck he did. Like I said, the nigga a magician. That nigga is a damn magician. So he kept beating around the bush, basically. Long story short, I just knew this shit was bullshit when he was over my brother's house and just venting about the shit. And I'm like, why are you running your mouth when you could be talking to me and conversating to me? This is business between me and you. This is business between me and you that we could be hashing out. But you decide to run your mouth to everybody else, and then instead of people coming to ask me what happened, they just believe what the fuck he say, because he the first one to speak about it. The only reason why I didn't want to speak about it is because I'm actually still hurt, and I'm frustrated because my baby on the way. I was going to buy a car seat with it, like clothes with it that I needed for my baby. So I was a little upset. Plus at the time, like, you know, everything was falling apart for me, so I was still trying to like beat that shit back up. Then he kept playing and calling me to my son. So you ready for your money? Because if you don't want it, just let me know. And like never bring it and stuff like that. So he really finessed me out of a whole cash car for $500. And because he didn't give me the $1,000, of course I didn't give him the tags to the car. Why would I do that? Why would I set myself up for failure? Just to get him the tags and he ride off into the sunset even more happier than what he already is. That small petty ass beef, that's I'm not gonna say it's old, but I think that happened like year after last. Yeah, year after last, but it is what it is. I don't give a fuck. Oh well. But this is gonna be my first ever car off the lot. And I tell you that I'm gonna record that for y'all. I'm gonna document this. This is gonna be my first ever note. Like, And I'm trying to make sure I do it right because I don't want no highest notes. So I'm trying to make sure my credit A1, my down payment A1, and like all the extra stuff, I ain't gotta worry about that. Cause the way my stuff set up, I got like a $200 credit card. You know, when you put the money on there and stuff like that. I think it's called a security credit card. So I try not to go over that little percentage, that little 30%, and try to keep my spending to a minimum. And the way I pay it off is like with my TikTok money. I still get paid from TikTok. It's just not in buku loads like how it used to be. Like I was getting paid damn near roughly. I made $1,000 within 2 days, and I got it just like that. Like basically, every time 8 o'clock come around, every day I cash out $500, $300, $200, like drug money. But now it's more like 40, 30, 10, 20, like bullshit like that. All because they banned my account. Because of dumb, like, you know why they banned my account when I figured it out? Because I used the word dupe. Like, you couldn't just tell me that. You couldn't just tell me that. You had to take my whole account because of a word. I was devastated because like that was my livelihood. You stopped all this shit for me. But it is what it is because I know for a fact that I'm gonna come back harder than ever. I'm sorry y'all had to be out of my face while I'm talking, but try to make sure y'all hear me. But yeah, I really been feeling like going in my, like, just being to myself and just only documenting everything on YouTube. But then again, it's like, girl, people don't even think you that interesting to just be looking for you like that and watch all your YouTube videos. But you'll be surprised how many people support you, but they just don't know how to, like I don't know. Like, I hate how some people watch a video, but they don't like, they don't comment, they don't, you know what I'm saying, subscribe and stuff. So if you do consistently come back and watch me and pay attention to me and chime in whenever, you know, I post, I really appreciate it. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I love y'all for real because y'all the ones that help me constantly keep going. He's so cute.
Said you got a boyfriend. Fuck that gotta do with me. I know you wanna come slide through. We finna fucking and smoke on these trees. When he not there,